and welcome to Tea Time, where we bring you all of the biggest entertainment headlines. This morning, I'm Tokumbo Taiwo, and I'm here with my regular crew, Ife Elsie. I was going to say Ife Godwin.
We are one.
Exactly. All right, so it's Elsie Godwin and Ife Oshunge here that are both here with me to do justice to each topic and to each headline. Okay, so before
Why do you have a paper in front of you?
Before we actually talk about our main headlines, my usual question.
No,
Yes.
I need to cast him because he will cast me if I was the one.
If you were the one?
Yes.
Yeah, right. So seriously, anything new or anything?
Semi and Adekunle Go.
Okay.
They're about to drop a joint, or reportedly that they're about to drop a joint album.
I think
and
there's
they
already
dropped
a joint
a little snippet.
single.
Yeah, because they dropped a single.
Why am I not
Promise.
excited about it?
Why? You're not happy for them?
Why won't I be happy for them? I'm happy for them, but I'm not excited about it. I don't know why. Like, I feel like...
Feel Adekunle Go should be with you instead.
Ooh.
Because I don't get it.
Elsie is speechless. I think she's saying that, I don't know, maybe it's the fact that maybe both of them are in music and you saw this coming, maybe that's why it's not really
maybe
exciting you.
Do they have
you
a
see
song
this
together at
coming?
all?
Yes, no, of course. They had
They have,
songs
right?
together. Yeah.
That's
So
why
I feel
this
like
is nothing
it's not
new.
going to be new. It's just...
It's not going to be fresh.
At all.
I think
not-
that's the feeling you're getting.
Like, what's not going to be fresh? The fact that they have.
The news is not fresh.
That's
Maybe I
what
should
she's
put
saying.
it that way.
Yeah.
So it's
You know,
not-
because they've worked together in the past
Yeah.
and both of them know how to sing well, so...
But this particular song is called Promise, and if you listen to the lyrics of the song, it's like asking, like, if I don't have anything, would you still be there with me? And then you could
that
see
is
I'm
normal
outing. Yes.
Adekunle and
Simi's,
Simi's vibe.
exactly.
Like that's the kind of message they have in their songs. If I don't have anything, will you still be
people,
there?
just calm down.
No, I'm not
Just be
saying I'm not happy for them. I'm not
Yeah,
saying it's
she's
not
just
a
saying she's
good
just
move.
not
I'm just saying
excited.
it's not that exciting
Exciting.
or the kind of big
For
thing
you.
you want to expect from them after
you.
having the kind of secret
And
wedding.
please,
Yes.
For me.
Yeah.
Also, tell me how I can become a PA to a superstar that
My
can
dear,
be
we'll
giving
get
them
there.
therapeutic
We'll get there. Oh!
massage.
Tony Lawani.
Yeah.
You know, when I watched that video, I watched it like over 4 times before I realized that it was Tony Lawani. Like, my eyes was on the video.
Yeah, I saw your
thought it was
comment. You're
Bobrisky.
like,
Because
she
she
was the
looking
first to
like
comment, was she?
Bobrisky. I wasn't the
I
first,
don't
but if
know,
you're
okay,
following
but I
me,
saw
you'll
a
definitely see
comment.
my comments. You
Okay.
get? Like, I thought that was Bobrisky. The voice,
Oh, okay.
the antics, everything.
I mean, I think Tony Lawani should take offense. To.
She definitely take offense because so many people were like, oh,
Can
they thought the
Bobrisky
same
complete
thing.
a statement without shelling?
Did you hear that voice?
Why
That
you
wasn't
saying
like
she
a
was
long
shelling? Are
statement. She
you
was not
saying-
shelling. The voice was like Bobrisky. Bobrisky doesn't shell like, oh, like he want to talk now and shell all through. No, now.
Eh?
He'll give you one line and then shell the next one.
Then you haven't caught him.
Oh, I haven't cut it. But Tony Lawani was giving the Bobrisky vibe, basically.
Wow. Okay, I think they're all in the same...
They were best friends or
Yeah,
whatever
they
at
were
some
best
point.
friends.
Yeah.
So there you go.
But
then.
man, if everybody allows their PA give them such massages, then
You want to
come on,
change?
man.
Would you be my PA?
See, I was just
Would you be
recently
my
we were
PA?
talking about changing job to be.
Would you be my PA, a housekeeper?
Housekeeper, slash butler. Yeah.
I'm doing everything now. I'm up for everything. Tea
Yeah.
time, housekeeper, PA. Just
If
call
you
me.
make your mind up and follow your passion,
And
it's
he's
not
not
following
even
the
answering
money.
questions.
Which
Follow
one
your
is funny?
passion.
Do you
Did I
want
tell
to
you that this Tony Lawani is money I want? Did you see the massage?
That one is passion.
It's passion, yes.
Thank you.
But speaking about PAs, I think it's about time we moved on to our first story because it's similar. So it's regarding Mariah Carey, who is suing her former assistant for blackmailing her with embarrassing videos. Okay, so it's like we heard this story sometime last year, and
No.
yes, it came out one time like that she was spending money. One of the assistants was spending money, claiming that it was for things to do with Mariah
Oh,
Carey.
okay.
Yes, it came out
Okay.
last year. But at the time, she didn't come out to say anything. You know, the news just came out last year. And then now Mariah Carey is actually suing her because apparently she's been blackmailing Mariah Carey. And apparently she was on like over $300,000 per year.
337.
There you go. I was just trying to be, you know, moderate with the figures, but to be precise, it's 337.
As an
yes.
executive assistant.
Exactly.
Now, what I'm seeing.
Per year.
Career change.
That's why I was like, when you were saying that, my mind was going. I was like,
Because
okay,
she
you
made close to $800,000 in the space of, let's say, a year and a few months. $800,000 just being someone's assistant.
Yeah,
and then you have access to record their personal life.
Yeah.
So it's not like you're the assistant that sits at the desk. You're with them 24/7.
Yeah, but Mariah Carey is also saying that she was being blackmailed for as much as $8 million. Dollars. I was going to say naira there. $8 million.
But she is suing for as much as $3 million.
3 million, and I'm like,
yes, because at the end of the day, I think it's not about the money for Mariah Carey. I think she just wants to like.
She wants to
Teach her
get the
a lesson.
content.
Exactly, and then
videos,
you know
because we haven't been told.
Exactly.
They just said personal
footage concerning Mariah Carey.
But what is
personal
wrong
activities.
with Mariah Carey's circle? I mean, we had we talked about it last week or last 2 weeks when she settled with
the other
woman.
The other woman.
Who was
was it
saying
the
she was
lawyer or
sexually harassing her.
was it the lawyer or
It's not the lawyer. I'm trying to remember her
PA
position
as well?
now. I think a manager.
Okay, her manager, yeah, because
a former manager.
Yes.
Yeah, her former manager. Because I was actually looking at this story to see if that was the same person. Yes, no. So this is her assistant. That was her manager. Yes.
So I don't know what's going on in her
I
circle,
think they
but
all just figured, you know, she recently just got divorced with a Russian billionaire.
so they want to get it back.
Yeah, so everybody's like,
Wow.
after that money.
Okay.
Because everything is all happening
example of women
at the same time.
Women down? Because
Exactly.
I don't people use that line, but I don't,
to that.
I don't
back
use
to
it.
that. The movie I was telling you about, So do you really want to know the end, or you want to watch it?
Okay, you finally watched
Yes,
it.
absolutely.
And Ife's, look at Ife's face.
Wow.
He's just radiating with so much
Was I
excitement.
right?
He enjoyed it.
I was right.
Right.
That's not the kind of movie. Like, we know what they will do. They're just trying to tell us not to like people that have money, but it's not working.
Ife, are you going to apologize to Elsie?
Why?
Or pat her on the back?
No,
you know,
why?
because
Why?
you guys argued.
We didn't argue, we
I
just
didn't argue. I
said
said I
I
haven't
finished
finished
it,
the
so
movie,
you
but
can,
she just speculated that.
I
that
knew
was,
that
but you didn't
that's
believe
gonna be
her.
the end.
no, come on. I hadn't seen it to the end, so why would I doubt that?
Okay.
What would you say?
Why would I doubt that?
Why would you doubt that? Oh yeah, Dauda is something.
Oh, okay, guys. Final thoughts on this before we move on to our next story. You know, we talked about the manager for Mariah Carey. We're talking about the PA as well. Anything else that you guys?
The source from Akam is saying she wants to flush out the whole bad blood around her this 2019. So
Okay.
I think she's
I
doing
think
well.
we all should do that.
We should do that so I can flush out some people. They know themselves. But good luck to Mariah Carey on this one.
I did not look to your right and you say you didn't know them, so.
Yes.
don't
Anything
want to
that
flush
you
you.
know that
You
has
that
any
are
kind
giving me movie
of
to
fiery.
Why would I flush?
All right, we're going to take a quick break before we bring you our next couple of stories. So we'll take that break right now, and then when we come back, we'll be dishing out some more stories. Stay here, right here on Tea Time on Plus TV Africa. We'll be right back. Welcome back. You're watching Tea Time on Plus TV Africa, and we're about to dish out a couple more stories right here, right now. And we're starting with Lord of Ajasa, not abandoned by colleagues, according to ID Kabasa. And because we talked about this, was it this week that we talked about it?
We just bantered about it. I just
yeah?
sent out a prayer to ID Kabasa and that to chill me up.
And an SOS too.
Yes, but apparently they don't even need the SOS and that they're taking things out of...
They do, because the account number was out there at that point, because I know I went to the page and I shared it on my story.
I know, but what I'm saying is that but ID Kabasa is saying they don't need that and that they took everything out
that's
of
not
it.
what he's saying.
Okay.
Okay, what ID Kabasa was saying is that there was another story alleging that Lord of Ajasa had been abandoned.
Okay.
So ID Kabasa came to
clear the air
and be like, look,
we have people like
we have
Olamide.
established artists already
helping
Lord of Ajasa.
And he talked about Olamide and Nice and other...
And one other person, I can't remember now. But
So...
And Magneto seemed interested the other day, so we don't know, maybe he's reached out to Lord of Ajasa. What do you...
If Magneto is watching, Elsie, you're in trouble.
What trouble? I mean, the person putting out the statement mentioned 3 people. They did not mention Magneto. Now, if I want to put Magneto in the middle,
I said he seemed interested, so maybe this is even a call.
No, but you know, at the end of the day, you can't actually mention everyone who has reached out.
And not everybody
in his
wants to be
statement,
reviewed.
he did not say and many other people. He just mentioned 3 people. There's no etc. There's no and family and friends. Did I tell you I sent money to Lord of Ajasa? I don't understand.
So you think he's posting?
Do you know what's in her
We
bank
post
account?
I mean,
with your Instagram or Twitter post pay his hospital bill.
well, my Instagram and Twitter posts will actually share it to people who love him and those who have.
Oh yeah.
So that's what I've done. I've given the little I can do.
You've done your little
and
part.
if they come out again to say they need more, then you know this is January.
We've
guys.
all played our part.
Elsie,
I sent out my prayers.
Elsie,
Yes.
I think you should join me as we ask Ife what he has done on his own
I
part.
sent out my prayers.
What prayer?
What else
Seriously.
is stronger than the power of prayer?
The prayer and what Elsie has done. Seriously, which
mean,
one outweighs?
Okay.
Yeah,
Prayer, God. Are you telling me that
wow.
Elsie is a God? Oh, Elsie is your God.
That's a dumb twist.
I'm like, hello. That's why I didn't even want to say anything. I was like, let Elsie see.
No, because I sent out a prayer.
And your
you are
prayer,
talking
what
about-
would your prayer do?
Exactly.
Go to God.
God will not come down and oppress the body.
God will now touch the souls of the 3 people that helped.
Ife, do you know? Ife, do you know?
My God,
Yeah.
my prayer made God touch
Do you know
the
how many
heart of-
prayers God gets a day?
Well, he
And do you
decided
know how
to
many
answer
get
mine.
answered?
Well, he decided to answer mine.
Ife.
Thank you, God. Thank
I'm
you,
happy
God.
Lord of Ajasa is getting the help he needs. And of course, in that, let's not forget that they said he will probably not need surgery anymore. So I
Okay.
think he's going to be on medication and be fine. So we thank God. Maybe your prayer made sure he didn't get
Not
the
maybe.
surgery.
What? He did?
Yes.
Oh,
Well,
yeah, right.
so,
Do you know how many people have been
So
saying
my
for him?
prayer and
Ife?
Elsie's tweets, which one now?
No, what I'm saying is that even
Which
if
one
it
is what
was...
you are saying? My own, what me I'm saying is my prayer and
I can't
Elsie's
hear you.
tweets.
Can you say that
Which one
again?
outweighs?
Outweighs
the
what?
other?
The prayer
Yeah,
or
and
the...
the tweets.
That's what I'm saying, that even if you got answered by the prayer, it's probably other people's prayer. If definitely not your prayer.
Oh.
Ooh, shady. Anyway, I think it's about time we moved on to our next story. Basket Mouth postpones movie release over Falz's album release. So he sent...
I don't believe him.
because he sent this on social media. I can't remember if it's Twitter or...
I mean,
think
when I was
they are
reading
being
it, I was feeling like,
sarcastic.
is this a joke? Like, is he really working?
No, I think
on
it was
Then
for
I saw
real.
the names and I saw it was for real. But I think
Yeah.
this is a publicity stunt for the movie. Now we know there's a movie coming out. And
Or do you think it was is
He
he's
was
late
just-
by any chance? Because it was
Was
actually
late.
supposed to be on the 15th of January.
Yeah, of course, that's
Yeah,
another
so I'm thinking
possibility.
maybe their production was
I think
a
this
bit
is
late.
just an excuse for why.
That's what
the
I'm
movie
saying.
was
That's
not
exactly-
released.
I
An
think we're
excuse
both
that
on
can
the same
work as
page.
publicity too.
Yeah,
Because
you
right
go,
now
yeah.
we are looking forward to it. We know there's something like that. What's the name of that movie?
The Exorcism of Alu.
Alu.
Oh, wow.
It sounds scary, doesn't it?
Have you seen
Yeah,
the
he said it's a
trailer?
horror movie.
Yeah. Have you seen
That's
the
what he
trailer?
said. The picture is just.
It's gross.
But you haven't seen the trailer?
No, I haven't.
Oh,
Have
the
you?
trailer? Yeah, I have.
Okay.
What do you think?
Yeah, I think it's going to be a good movie.
Because
Okay.
one of the
He
things
said
that
he's
he
been working
done...
on it for 5 years.
Yeah,
so-
6 years.
Yeah.
And the people that he has on board are also international people as well. So I think the production will be of international
And then we'll
standard.
get to see Sound Sultan. I think
Yeah, Sound Sultan
has
is
been
part of
in-
the production.
in film productions already, right?
I don't
I
Yes,
don't think
he
this
has,
will be
he has.
Sound
This is not
Sultan's
his
first.
movie.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're looking to see Sound Sultan, I think Rekia Usman, and so many other people.
Well, Basket Mouth, now we know, and we're waiting and hoping you blow
AY
our
has opened all of them.
mind.
Now all of them, they want to do
They're now following AY
I
in
know,
his
but I
footsteps.
think this is different. If you follow Basket Mouth, you know Basket Mouth is a very talented guy, and I beg to differ, but I can say he's more creative compared to
Basket Mouth?
AY. Yes, he's funnier and more creative
compared
Okay.
to
compared
AY.
to AY. It's not shade.
I'm not
this
Dale.
is. I
No, it's
mean,
just
this
how
is
she
my own
feels.
opinion
Exactly,
and
it's
my
just her
own facts.
opinion.
Yeah. So I expect something better, something deeper, a better storyline, and better execution. So
Yeah.
I'm not going to say he's going off the back of AY for any reason. No.
Do you not think-
Basket Mouth has been breaking records even in
But he's never done a
the
movie
comedy
before.
industry.
Has he done a movie before?
He hasn't done a movie before, but I'm
Exactly.
still
What you're
saying,
saying is that it's on the
following
back.
his this picture. I've not even seen the trailer.
Yeah.
Comparing that with what AY is doing, it has nothing in common.
Yeah, but this is something totally different, but it's still a movie.
Okay.
No.
All right. So, okay, just to clarify, he has a production, Flatmates, he's the
That's
producer.
another thing, yeah.
So he's been doing it from time.
He's been doing it
so
from
it's not
time.
really
Before AY.
something.
Yeah, I will.
Oh, Elsie, I get
Okay, then I can also say that, it wasn't Basketball that started it because Alibaba has been doing movies since
Which
way
movie?
back. Alibaba.
Which one?
It was in Wedding Party now.
Yes,
wedding party is when we're talking of Flatmates.
No, Alibaba has been
party.
in movies before Wedding Party now. Alibaba,
It's you that mentioned wedding party. I'm following your mouth, uncle.
I'm just telling you, no, the fact that I can't remember the other production.
No, we need to remember it too. So if we're going to talk about it, let's be
Come
sure.
on.
I'm very worried, Elsie. If like you're a lawyer, you would have been... Seriously.
You're telling me Alibaba hasn't been in other movie productions apart from Wedding
Well, movie
Party?
production has not been his forte, so I don't know what you're talking about.
But even for AY, we can't say it's his forte. They all have their fortes, but they just use this as another business line. So...
I rest my case. Case adjourned.
Okay, we'll adjourn it till further research. Yes.
Yeah. Okay, let's talk about, before we go on a break, let's talk about reactions. How did you see anything regarding how Nigerians are reacting to Basket Mouth doing his own movie, or did we see anything, criticisms or comments?
I think I was just in on my own feelings. I'm like, was there some...
Oh my God, how can we skip this when we were asking what is new?
Which one?
The campaign manager for Soulja is really causing havoc in Lagos State.
What did he do?
Oh, are you guys kidding?
You were going to tell us yesterday.
App, right?
Yeah.
The app. Oh, yes.
And
how could we even forget?
He has the Snapchat filter. Now, if you take a picture, you see Soulja's banner, and then your face, and I'm like, what? So
okay.
I don't think...
All right, you know what, Ife, give us more info. We need to go on break. Then when we come back...
I'm giving enough info.
No,
go and
I
snap
think
your
so.
picture on Snapchat and use Soulja's filter.
All right, guys, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, hopefully, we'll be talking some more about that story and telling you what's the latest regarding that story. We'll be right back. Welcome back. You're still watching Tea Time right here on Plus TV Africa. Now, before the break, Ife, you were telling us about Sanwo-Olu. Finish that story, please. No, finish that story, Ife. You've gotten everyone waiting.
You know what? I was going to download the app, so I'll get a feel of the app, but unfortunately, I did not.
My sister, please don't.
Did you download it?
I didn't download it.
I was looking at the reviews and like, what was all that about?
Before I downloaded this, my life was a mess, but ever since I've downloaded
serious were they? Because when I read it, I'm like, this is not making...
all part of the campaign thing.
Oh.
Like, as in, Sanwo-Olu is already making people's lives better before he even gets
Oh, that's the idea behind it.
That's the whole idea, but it's not working. It's just plain stupid. Sorry.
Oh, I thought it was Nigerians being sarcastic, about it.
I mean, Nigerians will have to know about the app before going to download it and then giving reviews. Why? When I saw that review, the one that was Munch, you noticed that there were just 100+ downloads, and then you have such reviews. So it has to be in-house people doing that thing.
Apparently, Nigerians were being sarcastic. They said they were being sarcastic,
People are upset. I've seen videos on Instagram of somebody that would Sanwo-Olu.
What's the aim of the app?
Sanwo-Olu.
What is the aim of the app?
It's campaign now, so that when you take a picture and you want to post it on Instagram or whatever, your Sanwo-Olu's banner will be there. So you're campaigning for him. So if you are a supporter of Sanwo-Olu, you would like such...
The app.
Yeah.
The app. I think also it would be like, what's her name now? Interactive, like, what's her name that we talked about? The United States star, the singer. What's her name that we talked about? Her name?
Ariana Grande.
No, the one that had an app that closed it, and we were having an argument. Taylor Swift. Yeah. So for the fans to interact with each other and for them to support Sanwo-Olu.
But on her own app, there was a point where the fans could interact with Taylor Swift herself. So are we going to be able to interact with Sanwo-Olu?
That I don't know. But I would imagine he would want to.
You won't be able to interact with Sanwo-Olu, but there will be somebody there to respond to your
exactly.
And all that.
Elsie, you're not impressed.
You want to talk to Sanwo-Olu?
That's what Elsie wants
you want to talk to Sanwo-Olu?
See, there are so many platforms out there for Lagosians. This is not about Nigerians now. For Lagosians to put out their needs, and the question is, are those platforms being utilized? Are they picking it up and looking at what they're saying and saying, okay, we're going to do this to make it better? What difference is this app going to make? Is it not going to be one of those platforms that will go and vent and say, oh, we need this road to be better, and nobody's doing anything about it until they really decide to do something about it?
Yeah, or like your app and her
political points.
Yeah, or like the app, then at the end of the day, it's just going to
of course, it's going to fail. The way, like.
Yeah, especially if Nigerians have started this way, being sarcastic from the very get-go.
We'll see how it goes. I'll probably have to download it too.
You really want to download it?
Yeah, I have to, so I'll have my
get it better first-hand experience.
Take a and post.
I'll do that. Don't worry, I'll give you my opinion tomorrow morning. Tomorrow tea time. So
okay, all right, guys.
You can try Snapchat too.
Oh, seriously.
I think there's one on Facebook too.
It's about time we moved on to our next story, guys. We still have one more interesting story that we need to talk about. Jeff Bezos and Lauren Sanchez. Apparently, their spouses knew about their relationships for months before it actually came out. And we talked about that as well the last time we spoke about it.
I was trying not to believe that there was something between them, but apparently, if we're going by this report, then... It seems there was, or there is.
So do you want to, like, give me the accolade or give me the pat on the back or, you know...
No.
I don't know.
I think I should just dust off my shoulder.
Advocate, but why do I feel like they were involved in switching?
In what?
Switching.
They're not switching.
Switching? Oh,
no,
probably there will be something, we'll see something between the
Yes, I don't
couple.
think there's anything because we would have...
No, I'm talking about they were involved in switching and then that's what I'm saying.
I don't think
whole relationship.
No.
Because they were family friends. You were the same
person who said they go on double dates, right?
Yes, and they are family friends. They are not like... It's just like when your friends...
Do you know what's happening in their personal life? Do you know if they're doing switching? Were you there?
Seriously, Ife. I doubt very much if there's any switching because apparently, go on.
Let's not forget that, aside from being America, not forget that it was mentioned that this whole thing started from the fact that that's Jeff and Lauren, they've been having business
exactly. That's where the relationship
spending time together, talking together, and that was how this fondness started. So it is not just...
And the other two, I doubt very much if they spend time together because the woman does something different and the husband of Lauren, he's a Hollywood agent, you know, so his own lifestyle is also different. So they hardly had any communication together. But Lauren and Jeff, they had
they have insurance together too, because they're saying, oh, Lauren is an outgoing person you see that she could just decide to take up an helicopter and go off with her friends to
that helicopter stuff was actually
and that's
for
the same
Jeff.
thing that Jeff could do too. Like, they have interest of fun together, basically. So we're not saying this is totally awesome or good, but I mean, they're happy. And the wife or the ex-wife is not throwing any tantrum. She's
come on, man, she's getting like half of his
there are people that will get that and still throw tantrums and claim, oh, you collected my husband, I trusted you. But we're not seeing all that
here. $70 billion and you want to complain. Who are you?
Why are you so all about the money?
Exactly.
Why are you so
I thought you were the one. Oh, look at you.
There are emotions that should be considered. There's something called commitment. There's something called trust. There's something called companionship, leaning on your partner. If she wants to play that card, she has the right to. It's not about the money.
Now I see you switch side.
No. The thing is, yes, I love money. I won't deny that. But I am human.
At the end of the day.
Yes.
So if you were going to be getting $70 billion, would you throw tantrums that one husband that is not interested in you anymore after 25 years?
I would not, and
you would
she's
still
not.
get to
but
keep
there are so
all the
many women
luxurious
that
things
would
you have been getting for the past 25 years.
Let me respond to you now. I will not. She's not doing that. It means that we align in a certain way. But I'm saying that there are so many women who would, and does not mean that they are being petty, irresponsible or petty. It means that they have the right to actually do that.
I think she's very content, and both of them have already ironed out their differences and come to that place where they want to part amicably. You know,
telling you that if she throws tantrums over 70 billion, even her family will call family meeting. Come here, my friend.
I'm tired of it.
All right, guys, we're out of time. So that's where we're going to wrap up on Tea Time this morning. But you can join us this afternoon for the latest headlines once again. In the meantime, if there's any particular story that you'd like to comment on, you can do so using the hashtag #TeaTime. Yes, do that on Twitter if you'd like to comment on any of the headlines that you've heard this morning. Until then, I remain Tokumbo Taiwo, and I also have to thank the entire production team, including my colleagues here on set, Ife Oshunkeye and Elsie Godwin. So from all of us here, have a good morning, and we'll see you this afternoon.